Alrighty, boys and girls. So, I had somebody on one of my videos ask me to do a 6G, or he wants me to do the 6010 uphill, 6010 and the 7018 out. I have 6010, but I have 7018 or 8018. I have 332nd, which is for the hot pass, and then I have the 1/8 inch 8018 for the fill and cap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. This is only 6 inch. This is all I have cut right now, so we're gonna go with that. So we're gonna bevel this piece, and then we're gonna bevel both the lips on this, and then we're gonna start with 6G. The next video we're gonna do 2G, and then we're gonna do 5G as well. So I'm gonna get them beveled real quick, and then I'll go through and explain what I'm doing, and then we'll go from there. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. So as you guys can see, I've done all the bevels. So I don't really know what angle I laid that back at, but that's not a big deal. What is a big deal is 1/8. I prefer if it's right around the 1/8 inch of a root. I usually prefer the gap to be right around 3/32. So I use an 1/8 inch spacer, just plop her in there like so, and you throw your pipe up on top. I know a lot of people, they'll do it where the pipe's laying this way. I have never done that, so I'm not real good at that kind of thing, so I don't do that. But we're gonna go ahead and throw that up there real quick, and we're gonna get her tacked on, and then we will drop it down to a 6G, which would be this one right here, and then we'll go ahead and start welding her out. I haven't done this stuff with this welder, or I haven't done it in a long time, so we're gonna see what happens. I'm sure it'll be pretty good. So, but we got a new lens. It's a shade 12 from Pipeliner's Cloud. It's Eagle Vision. We're gonna drop her into OG, and then we are gonna get to getting her done. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will talk to you in a minute. Alright, here's what we're going to show you. I'm going to go from here. Now, I haven't done this in a long time, so that looks terrible. But we're going to fix it. So here's the root. So I grind it down so there's just barely any wagon tracks. And then obviously that's 718, but there's the root. And then we'll go with 7018. So that looks horrible because I was trying to go too fast. And the farther up the pipe I go, the slower I go, and the better it starts looking. Because, it's actually tying into the freaking wall. So obviously the top's the best because, well, I knew what I was doing by then. But this is not bad. What I'm going to do is we're going to take the grinder and we're going to knock all the tops off. because this is thinner pipe than when I actually practice. When I was at college, but college didn't really help any. But we're gonna knock all the tops off, and then we can run the cap on, and that's gonna be with the 1/8 inch, which is that right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill the other side out with 7018, and hopefully I can make it look better, so it actually ties in on like that. So yeah, we'll get back to it in a second. Alrighty guys, so it got dark on us last night, so we're finishing up today. So I'm gonna show you what I just did. So this is the 2 out of 3 beads. I'm used to thicker pipes, so, and I haven't done this in a long time, I will admit that. So I'm not as great as I was at one point. So that's the 2 bead, and then 2 bead. See, yeah, that's not as pretty as you can tell. And if you couldn't tell on that first stringer, I was struggling just a wee bit. But now that we've got that done, one side, which I'm assuming probably this side, I'm gonna do a 3/32 on the top as the 3rd bead, and then on the other side we're gonna go ahead and get one of these 1/8 inch ones, and we're gonna throw an 1/8 inch bead on it, so I can show you the 2 different ways we could do this. So, but now that that's done, I didn't really explain the whole process of welding this out very well. Here's what we got to do. Okay, so here's my crude drawing of the pipe before we weld it. So your first bead, which with how thick this pipe, the root was about like this, and then obviously it's gonna be this bottom. So this was the root, so this is all welded in. And then the second one filled this thing all the way up like that, and then obviously your top beads you're gonna have, well, it's gonna be more like this. So it'd be 1, and then 2 would be right off the edge of that on top, and then the 3rd one's gonna come in like this. So we have root, hot pass, cap. Other pieces, like other, different pipe, you'll have multiple layers, like you'll have root, hot pass, fill, cap. Some of the stuff that I used at college, that's exactly how it went. We got root, hot pass, fill, cap. So here, I'm gonna draw this real quick for you. So essentially what I did was, let's say this is our pipe right here, okay? So this is where we're welding. So on the first, on my root, you just drag your root, weld that bad boy in there. That's probably gonna make it a lot harder for me to do what I'm gonna do next. So we had our root, throw it in there, okay? So root's gonna be about here. Okay, and then my next one, as in my hot pass that I threw in there, it's gonna be, I did a weave like that all the way up it, okay? I mean, obviously it's not this fast. So you could do it, the hot pass, a weave, with 1/8 inch or 3/32, it doesn't matter. Or you could do stringers. I know how to do both ways. I prefer the weave because you can fill more in and it keeps it, I don't know. I think it just keeps it cooler and you get to move the puddle around. And then after that, since we only have 3 layers in here, you take and run pass number 1. So pass number 1 is right here. Then pass number 2, I guess number 1 will be like this. But you know. And then pass number 2 is come clear up to this edge and then about quarter to halfway on top of that. And then that fills that in. And then your number 3 is going to come in right here and about like that. And number 3 is going to be a lot faster of a bead. It's just so you can cover up if there's any undercut on this spot right here. It's just so you can fill it in and it looks a lot better. And usually the faster, as long as you have your machine set, you could go fast and it'll burn it in and not put a big old hunk of crap bead on top. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and we are going to go back to welding that, and then we will look at both sides. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Alrighty, boys and girls. So I put it down, you know, to buff it out. But this is 1/8 inch on this side from the top. I mean, I'm not a professional. I'm just a young kid trying to chase a dream. So, and I'm slowly getting it back because I haven't welded 7018 or 8018 in a long freaking time. So this is an 1/8 inch side, and yeah, it's not perfect, but like I said, I'm not a professional. I am a professional, I should say, but I'm not welding off my truck every day, welding pipes, so it's not 100% perfect yet. I'm slowly working there, and you know what? If anybody wants to help me out, give me advice, come weld with me, that'd be great. I'd love that. And obviously, my bottom starts, they kind of suck. But, again, I haven't done this in a while, so. But here is, so everything from that crap right there in the center, over here, this is all the 3/32 top piece. Yeah, there's undercut on that bottom really bad. But that's my 3/32 tops. And then there is the top where I tied everything together. Yeah. So, if you guys enjoy the videos, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. If anybody has advice, if anybody wants to come weld with me, show me how to pipeline, that'd be great. Hopefully I can get this job in the next couple weeks and get the hell out of the factory, because I can't do it no more. I don't like this shit. But anyways, I hope this helps you guys out. We're gonna do the 2G next, and then we'll go 5G after that. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys later.